Hello and welcome to Boxer Talk. I'm Shekhar Gupta and I bring you this very special edition of Boxer Talk from the village of Narora, which perhaps can be described as the most distant point on the map of mainland India. It is very close to Bangladesh from all directions, but very far from Delhi, very far from Kolkata, and very far from our minds. And yet, it is somebody from this village, from a very backward state, who has now got the distinction of building a new private bank in India. Government of India and RBI are very careful giving you banking licenses. They only gave 2 after many years. One of those 2 was IDFC, the big corporation. The other was a gentleman called Chandra Shekhar Ghosh,
Namaskar.
boy from the village, and my guest for this week.
Yeah,
And your bank is called Bandhan Bank.
Bandhan Bank.
Why Bandhan?
Bandhan means togetherness. We like to work with the people, so which people have not any access of the financial services on that. So that I have been decide on that. Why not? We can be bonding with the staff, bonding with the people who are the customer. So that.
So Bandhan literally means bonding.
Bonding.
And you carried out this bonding a long time ago with very poor people to begin with.
Yeah, right.
Tell us the story of your life, because you have such a remarkable life, coming from such modest upbringing and then now becoming a banker.
No, thank you.
A multi-billion-dollar banker already. In fact, I think your loans are already 1.6 billion.
Yes.
Dollars.
Right. No, if I start in that, I born in this village and I done my school in here, and I completed my
In Bengali medium.
Bengali medium, and I completed my masters from Dhaka University.
You studied in Dhaka University. Why Dhaka?
No,
Why not
this is-
Agartala?
So this is in part of this. I go to my uncle house for. This is a cause of poverty on that. I live
Because
in
of poverty, you had to
yes.
go and live with your uncle
Yes.
in Bangladesh.
Yes.
Right.
And then when I complete my MSc in statistics from Dhaka University, I lost my father. So when I lost my father, I am the elder one of my family. Then I am asking that where I can get the job. So I got the one job from NGO. And that NGO job I have been
In
taken
Bangladesh?
as Bangladesh. This is called the BRAC name.
What does BRAC stand for?
Bangladesh Rural Advancement Committee.
It is a very large NGO there.
There's the very biggest NGO now.
Now.
That time, not like on that.
And this was not Muhammad Yunus's NGO, obviously.
Not Muhammad Yunus.
That is Grameen.
That is Ghani.
Right.
And after that, when my family said that no, you can not be continue on that, I returned back on that. And we have the one knitting factory to make the Genji and Jangia
Right.
cloth on that.
Right.
And I worked in there.
Underclothes.
Undercloth. And I got the one NGO again called me in Bengal to work in their organization named Village Welfare Society.
Village Welfare Society.
So,
I see.
and I worked in there. And that work have been given that opportunities to me to learn about the interior rural people, how they are living their life on that. And one day I have been seen in the Calcutta also, the city, some person is coming in the morning with a bike and given the 500 rupees to the vegetable sellers and fish sellers and collect the 5 rupees. And evening again come and collect the 500 rupees. And I ask this person why you are paying 1% half a day, that is 700% interest to the people.
So if I get it right, if I am a vegetable seller and say I need 500 rupees to buy my onions and dhania, coriander in the morning to sell, and I don't have that capital, I will borrow it. I will pay 5 rupees interest in advance to the person who gives it to me. In the evening, he will come back and take his principal.
Right.
So for half a day,
1%.
It looks like you've only given 5 rupees, so you don't feel bad.
Yes.
But it's 1% a day.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money.
Lot of money.
Right.
So poor people, I ask that why they are paying on that. What is the cause behind this? When I deeply talking with these persons, and they say that what is my alternative? Who will give the money? It is 500 and 1,000. Who will be not take this type percentage of that? Second point, he say that the person has come to my business place, giving in the business plans. I have not lost my ways. I have not
lost my
time and my
no filling of form, no
there
security.
is no guarantor, no security, and everything they are bearing it. I am happy to pay on that.
And obviously, if I make 50 rupees on my 500 rupee investment, then I don't mind 5 going to him.
So in that way, so that I thought in that time, why not I can take the borrow from bank and give to these people, and maybe 50% I can be reduced that.
So 50% of the arbitrage you can transfer back to them.
And if when I started on that, thinking on that, the main causes come. I that time worked in that NGO. My salary was a 5,000 rupees per month. So I decided on
Village
that.
Welfare Society.
Village Welfare Society.
Which year was this, sir?
This is in 1999.
Right.
And I saw that how I can be manage my family with my son, with my wife, and with my mother. No, in a long run with this 5,000 or maybe 10,000 should be increased on that. But there is a big another side is an opportunities. The large number of people in the village is suffering this type of lack of financial services, so that they are not growing their business, they are not starting their business, and they are going to below the poverty line day by day. Why not I can be match both them and start it on that. And one day I resigned that organization. I come back to my home at 7:30 p.m. and I shared my wife, and wife started to crying on that. So this is a fixed income. So now it is coming to the uncertain income, how we can be run the family in that sense on that. A whole night she cried on that. I tried to convince him the 5,000 and 0 is the same value. I can try my best to earn minimum 5,000 on that.
Right.
And then my wife had been called in the morning to my brother-in-law, and he also called me and requested.
Are you being mad?
Are you mad on that? Yes, right on that. And I say that yes, I may be mad, but I like to take one challenge on that my life. This is the time of the 40 years now. My son age is 2 years, so I'll be this is the right time to take some of the challenge on that. So this is in time.
Very unusual for a Bengali Babu to take a risk like that.
No, the risk, one side is the risk, another side I saw that this is a big opportunities to work with this level of the people.
Right.
Those are always is a smile face on that with empty stomach and laughing. No, so if I can contribute something for them, that is better for
And
me.
frankly, Bengal is the worst example of this, because Bengal is so underbanked.
Yeah.
That's why all the chit fund companies, all the Sardas and others, they move into that space, and people get exploited and they lose their savings, hard-earned savings.
Right. This is true. That this is a one cause of that, but at that time, beginning time, I have not seen this type of organization. It's very visible.
Right.
But this is an absent. You are right on that.
Right.
So this is one side also helped me to take these opportunities to how we can be serve these people also.
Right. And how did the business grow then?
No, first this is another challenge time in this period. When I started on that NGO, but who will keep the fund to me? Nobody will give the fund
to
me.
you, yes.
So first I tried on that. Why not I can develop the 5 NGO who can be work in this area, and those have already the fund. And I have been trying to convince them to start it, but they are not agreed with me. Then with my 2 lakhs rupees as a fund, I have started on that the one branch in that areas. Name is Konnagar, where is my house. And when I started it, and that time we saw that very big demand also is there. And immediately within 3 to 4 months, the money have been finished. And I say that I knocked all the bank doors. But every bank have been said me, so I cannot give the fund to you. There is a cause behind on that.
Every bank said no to you?
No to me.
Why?
One cause is that they say that you are not a very renowned personality. Your NGO...
Which you've now become, and you will become more and more renowned.
now they are also very much happy to...
Now you are a rock star of Indian microfinance and banking and modern banking.
Right.
Yes.
Right.